Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Hope everyone is having a lovely today as we head back into Kirby Star Allies for another guest star mode grinding session. Going to be taking on two more copy ability / partners, whatever you want to call them. Hopefully we can get some more progress done. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on moving forward with this, I suppose. Don't really have too much to really say or announce. I've been trying to finish up this project, like, outside of these streams. Having a really hard time with the final Ultimate Choice Challenge. Not the, the last level, but the secret last level. I've had so many runs now that have made it to the very end just to die on the stupid, non-Kirby gameplay segment, which is really annoying, but I'll keep working at it. Hopefully I can get that done with before too long, because as soon as I get that done, I can finally start working on the POR project finally, because that's what I really want to work on. That'll really, I think, get me motivated and working, but until we get to that point, though, obviously, I want to wrap up this game first, so that's what I'm going to try to do. It may sound weird, but remember to like the stream. I mean, liking the stream definitely helps. Potentially adds some extra exposure to the channel, so if you could do that. If you like the stream, I suppose. If you don't like the stream, you shouldn't feel pressure to do that, but, it is what it is. Welcome to Beetle Adventure Racing. Yeah, that's kind of what this first part of the stream is going to be, I guess, in all actuality. But let's move on over to the actual game, though. Woo! Okay. Do I need to lower the game audio or anything before I get started into working on stuff? Because I know that's quality and, well, audio quality is kind of inconsistent on here, but doing what I can to make it right. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and get the poll started, since I know who the 4 characters are going to be for that. Let's see who will be partaking in today's Dream Friend GCM. Results finalized after Morpho night. So today we're gonna have, I think it's Bandana. Actually, it'll be Meta Knight. Bandana. Waddle Dee. Then I believe it's Gooey. And the last one is Taranza. Yeah, Taranza. I was like, is it Taranza or Tarantox? And I'm like, oh wait, no, Tarantox is freaking Mario. Okay, the poll should be available, so if you guys want to vote for that, please do. Get those votes in before the end of this first guest star mode, and we'll play with whoever gets chosen for that. Not really sure who I'm pulling for of that list. I mean, I'm definitely interested in Taranza, but, like, some of those other characters are interesting. I know Gooey's pretty interesting. Meta Knight and Bandana D are kind of like, they control pretty much how you'd expect, but still, they're classic characters in their own regards, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like I said, as you can see, I do have the heart here for Ultimate Choice. I am up to 94%. I guess the last Ultimate Choice just counts for a lot, I guess. I don't remember if there's, like, any, like, things for the minigame modes. I don't think there are, but I gotta record that stuff too, but I'm gonna do that after I do the final ultimate choice. Just making sure everything else is good. Okay, I think we're good, so we're gonna get started. Because we know that this first one's gonna take a while. It's also an ability I don't really use a whole lot, so may need to get kind of used to it again. But we're gonna be playing as Beetle. Beetle was first introduced in Kirby Triple Deluxe. I believe it's the only ability that was introduced in Triple Deluxe that's in this game. So, yeah, we'll do this first, I suppose. The Unbeatable Beetle. He says unbeatable, so I should in theory not die during this playthrough, because he's unbeatable. I'm the king of insects. This young king wants to challenge the old one to see who's truly mightier, but first, into the darkness, he braves any challenger with his horn. Okay, so B, horn upper, B repeatedly, horn flurry, he can dash for a rocket horn, dash and then B up for a dive attack, spiral horn, slam attack. You're an enemy, you can catch them, carry around, and throw. Okay. So it kind of has like a suplex mentality to it too. Friends who jump and touch your hand while you raise it is a friend hoist. I guess it also. It's kind of weird that they have both Beetle and suplex in this game then, because they kind of work similarly. Just again, this has more like physical, like by itself options. Oh, I can also use that to... There is a possibility we'll also finish the picture puzzles today. At least that's what I'm kind of hoping for, anyway. But we'll see, though. As far as me in the gaming realm, haven't really been doing too much. Trying to make more progress with Yakuza 0, which I started chapter 5 of that, which I think there's like 15 chapters, so still got quite a bit of the game left. Plus, a big thing with Yakuza is just there's lots of side quests and stuff to do, so very easy to get distracted. So who knows how close I am actually through it all. It's been fun though. Also been trying to get clears on like the Binding of Isaac as well. Kind of the roguelike I've been working on currently. And also just working on Let's Play stuff whenever I'm feeling up for it. Sorry if you can hear some shouting in the background. If you're Ringra, please do not listen. Apparently Ringra has just really good hearing. I guess other gaming stuff I've been working on, obviously the GBA's challenge, but currently on a Pac-Man collection, so gonna be probably packing it up for a while, I suppose. This does seem like a new kind of... Not really a new section, but something that Beetle does that the other characters haven't really been doing, that room in particular. Yeah, I'll get you, just in case. Sorry, Yo-Yo. Don't worry, you hear nothing, and okay. No, that's good right here. Here, let me put this down, because... Hey, sir. How go your adventures in ancient China? In whatever variation of ancient China you're currently playing. Wait, what? Okay, do that, because Gust is the wind effect. I don't remember, like, throwing a heart. That's why that kind of confused me. I guess I did. But all of a sudden, I just captured this guy. Okay, that was pretty good. Not super fast, though, but... It's a bug. Well, I guess it depends on the bug, I guess. It's like, bugs aren't really known for their speed, but... Not true, either. It's very bug-dependent, I guess you could say. Oh, I'm gonna try to complete with Zalia to see if I unlock anybody. I kind of forget how unlocking works in that game. I mean, usually if you just, like, beat, like, the stories with anybody, you'll usually get a character, or maybe two. Usually, like, the main, like, leaders and commanders don't get unlocked until you give them with everybody, or the max amount that you need to unlock somebody with anyway for that kingdom. There's also a lot of characters you can unlock, like, into their free mode and everything, and to use them in free mode, but they won't have stories necessarily. One of the more fun abilities from Triple War. It's definitely fun. I think it is a better suplex. It's just kind of weird because suplex is still in this game. You love a Birdon. I love Birdon. Birdon's a cute bird character. Come on, let me throw you. Hey. Wow. Birdon, I think Birdon got the kill for that one, unless Susie did something I wasn't aware of. Never mind. Okay, well this picture should be completed very soon. I don't know if we'll complete both. I think we'll get close. So I may end up unlocking the last picture during... Which honestly is probably better anyway if that happens. I might unlock it through Soul Melter EX. No, I think Spider is better than Beetle, like easily. Spider just has a lot more going on for it, I think. Which you could play as the animal friend separately. Yeah. Which honestly, they should have the ability to. Because you, the Mage Sisters, which is the unlockable character you get for beating the current mode I'm working on. You can switch freely between them. I guess they just didn't really want to work around the aspect of needing to, like, you know, obviously maybe, like, Kind is so much more not helpful in the outside of water. I mean, not that it really mattered in, like, the game they actually originated in and everything, but still, I think that's what they were thinking at the very least. Sorry, Kawasaki. I didn't mean to obliterate you right there, but... Battle of Yi-Ling. Hope the fire attack doesn't devastate your army. Which in Dynasty Warriors 3 it does, because it's such a freaking morale boost whenever it happens or doesn't happen. Four, 14, 4. What a lovely time. Okay, good. I was like, wait, I really did put my health back. You've always wanted to eat Birdon and Beatly? My god, Ringrode. What prompted that? Season them the right spices, my god. Ringo, you're out of control. Yeah, it's fine. I hope they do, honestly. I thought it worked well, and I think that they can do like more with it, especially with more abilities and stuff. It'd be cool to see what they come up with. Should be getting ready to stop this part of the level. Man, I wish these guys would stop hitting me. Yeah, camera control didn't really bother me either, honestly. Nice. Pretty good fight. Okay. Man, taking a sweet time with finishing that picture. It's weird, because it doesn't really feel like there's, like, a duplicate piece mechanic that, like, usually comes out, like, that often. But it does still exist, which is just kind of weird. It's like, oh, we don't want you to have, like, all the pieces too soon, but, you know. on, Reggie, give us an amazing mirror. Why would Reggie have a say in that? Yeah, the gacha system. I don't know. I don't feel like the gacha system. I don't know. Maybe they just made like the stars you get in that game just so much easier to get. But I don't know. Never really felt like it was that much of an issue. Oh, I didn't realize you could throw 3 of them. I'll definitely do that from now on. We wrecked them. Yeah. That's just a case of people not thinking, honestly. They don't want to do the research and who owns what and just assumes it's like one giant entity. Which to some degree it is, it's just it's not Nintendo's entity, it's just they make profit off of it. I do need health, though. This is not health, but I'll do it. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I need to... I feel like I read somewhere that aren't they trying to use some like facial recognition software thing for like dealing with scalpers? I feel like I read that somewhere. Not that I think that's like an end-all, be-all type of thing either, but at least it's, you know, kind of something, I guess. I'm glad I don't either, because I only play freaking Pokemon Pocket. Which I think there is actually a new card set out today. Can I have, like, some health, please? Like, it's not giving me any of the health upgrades yet. It's insane. There we go, finally. Beatley was like just... on the edge of dying, Beatley was on the edge of dying. Wait, let me get... I'll get Spider too, and I'll replace... I know Birdon's been good, but like... I already have an element. Just make my way for another element to be used for a little bit. Yo, there you go. Guys setting up them Duel Links sessions. You do that, I like to see it. Not because of Duel Links, just because I like seeing people come together with games. I really do, honestly. Like, I don't know what it is with me. I think it's just because, like, you know, I didn't grow up doing a lot of multiplayer gaming with people because only child and just didn't have a lot of friends growing up and everything. But I don't know. It's just kind of nice to see, like, in like a server, just random like, yo, yeah, you want to play this sometime? It's just like, wow, cool. These people are gonna be playing something. Obviously, you know, definitely cool whenever it happens to, like, Me, myself, as well. You screwed yourself with an interim save? Did you, like, save, like, right before, like, a commander got killed or something? Man, how are we so far behind with health? That's pretty insane. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That reminded me during the Extreme Legends portion of the DW3 project, where I had a similar circumstance where there was just no way that my commander would survive. Because they'd just be losing too much morale by the time I got there. Yeah, I had to have missed a thing somewhere. Like, I'm sure we'll get, like, one more health upgrade. I just don't think we'll get two. You missed the Dark Age of... Wow, just seeing someone say, I missed the Dark Age of Sonic. I have a friend who really loves Sonic who'd be like, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Yeah, it was more interesting. I get that. Oh man, I feel bad. I have not touched Air Riders since I basically finished streaming it. I feel bad about it, because I was enjoying the game, just haven't really had the desire to do much with it since. Oh man, look at all these villains though. That's a pretty freaking sweet picture. Okay, here we go, guys. The longest stretch. Starts now. I'm actually curious how many like guest star modes I even did in my main file before. I definitely didn't do all of them, I know that for a fact. I just would not have been bothered, I don't think. Just how repetitious some of the generic abilities are. I may have done all the Dream Friends though. Star Allies seems interesting that they're going for more. Not really. I would not say that, Ringra. This is just a very specific mode, and even then, like I wouldn't say it's like super roguelike. Like I think it's I think you can expect like all the same like upgrades and abilities as you go throughout. I don't think it's a case where it's like, oh, you could get like all your attacking power-ups first or anything. I get what you're saying, though. It's just, I don't know if that's the terminology I would use to describe this game. I guess, to be fair, I don't have Susie anymore, so... Sure. Now you can join DDD. That would be my Discord. Yeah, only the Dream Friends have like... I mean, there's some like slight variations. Like, that room I just did with Beetle, I don't think that room is in many of the other ones I've done for the generic abilities. But, this one's like always been a part of it. I'm not sure like what exactly decides it or whatever, but... Those are really the only differences. I don't know why we have to freaking do this. Majesty is just so handsome. Yeah, he's got some charm to him, I think. Close. Okay, just gotta navigate this carefully. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Add you. Yo, there we go, health. Wow, what a jerk. Throw just a random, out of nowhere projectile at me. What the hell, man? Yeah, honestly, I'm not really super crazy about DDD's design in this myself. I don't know. I mean, it's really not that different, but I don't know. I guess I just kind of prefer when his face has a little more personality, I guess. I did it frickin' again. I swear, every single time I do this mini room, I mean, there have been a few times I haven't, but that's just because I was literally thinking about it. I just go back into it. I think I know. Okay, when I finish this guest star mode, there's a thing I want to show that, like, I think perfectly illustrates the kind of just, like, expression I like seeing from DDD. I honestly thought it was fine with 3DS. Okay, so I don't need a hammer. Of course, I have to go through all this. I guess we don't need to get you, because technically I have Beetle. Do I dare go all the way over here? Yeah, I'll try. Okay, yeah. Bandana D can do this. Do that. Do that. I love I could like stop right before the spikes though on that. That's kind of neat. Chumbrella. Dude! Wow, Waddle Dee just tried to kill me. Waddle Dee just like brought up an umbrella and then just like, I'll just put it away. And I was safe from the frickin' water attack there. What the hell, man? Wow. That's how DDD got killed. Yeah, here's a new set. Like, this section has not been in a lot of the guest star modes. Oh shoot. Just stop moving there for a second. Dude, go down! Oh, I was carrying a damn enemy. That's I was like, wait, why am I not going down? I was like, oh, because I have an enemy on my freaking horn. That would do it, probably. Okay, well we just have Krakow left. Krakow should actually be fairly simple. Oh, I actually lost someone. Come on, guys. Jump. I guess with Beetle, it kind of depends on... with Beetle, it depends on doing it, with partners that don't have their own unique actions as it is. I guess that would make sense. Okay, last one. Then I can maybe grab a snack and then see who won the poll, which... Wait, no, I don't want to look yet. I usually look during the final fight and then confirm it when it's done to see if there's like any last second changes, because this could always be fun to look at from time to time. I don't think you can... Yeah, Rocky's fine. Splash curling! It did absolutely nothing! yourself for no reason, I see. Oh no, Kirby, I died! Looks like you're gonna have to give me mouth to mouth. But you're talking right now, you're clearly breathing. Oh shucks, this is embarrassing. Come on, jump in my damn... Decided to do the L Turban Relay in free mode. Zheng Xiao is on the... Okay, I gotcha. Did you do it with like a Zhao Yun just to get like extra experience or something? Always not a bad idea if you feel like you just can't do it. Just come back when you have like more experience. It's kind of the Zhuge Liang strat of Dynasty Warriors 3 if like you're having trouble with him because he's such a weak character. You know what? Bringing Birdon back. This time, blue Birdon. You know what? Bring him back just because I'm tired of Vividria painting. I know that's what Vividria does, but like... Wow. When I'm trying to do the like special attack, it's kind of getting in the way. Man, I don't have a lot of power-ups for this portion yet. This is all, I believe. Oh, speed. Looked like an all because of all the other, like, parts that were up there, but, you know. Okay. Now this one we have to wait around for a while and do blah blah blah. Oh yeah, since we're on the last level, I should probably remind you guys, if you have not voted for the current next Dream Friend we're going to be doing a playthrough of Guest Star mode with, please get those votes in before we finish this one. Because you guys have the power to affect how this will play out. It's a very minor thing, because I'm going to do all of them anyway, but, you know. If there's characters you want to see, that might be a bit different. That's a way you can do that. Poll should be in the chat. Not 100% sure how it would look for you guys because I hosted the poll, obviously. For me, it shows it at the very bottom. And then some I have to click to see the current results, but I don't know if that's what you guys see or not. The feature back. Oh, not this one. See, after this, then we're gonna go back to the water area for the frickin' friend train and friend star section. No! Well, so much for the unbeatable beetle. Got beaten by a bottomless pit. I thought I held the jump button. What, do we have the front circle now? Yep, there we go. Oh no, I think this is actually the end. Yeah, we're like at the very end of the first round. Sorry, I know it's taking a while. Honestly, like, you're not alone. I think, Regra, because I do think that guest star mode just goes on just a bit too long sometimes. Prevents it from being perfect. Although I love the freaking idea of it. Like, I can't blame people if they start to kind of nod off a little bit. But also, like, from the sound of it, it sounds like you had kind of a rough night too, so that would probably also contribute to it as well. Throat is dry AF right now. When I get my snack, I'm gonna also get a freaking drink. Oh my god, I don't know. I thought I held it down long enough, but then all of a sudden I just like went down like a freaking sack of bricks. How long is this? One of your cats was messing with thy sleep. How it is with cats. If cats like if cats mess with your sleep and prevent you from getting sleep, it's still all your fault for whatever reason. probably could have gone all the way up, but You're excited for the Art Festival? Yeah, that sounds like fun. I don't think I have anything going on this weekend of major note, aside from just usual. It's August, which means I have to start making plans for that potential GBA special stream I want to do. Oh, the music app. Oh. My bad. Oh, that's... Damn it, that's right. I'm sorry, Ringra. I know that, like... You know, I didn't mean that intentionally. I did know that one of your cats was gone. I just forgot it was that one. I did not say that. I said nothing about Bowser Day. I would like to be fair, but I don't have any plans or ideas for it. I might talk to Bowser Girl next time I talk with her, which actually should be tonight, but Bowser Day is not a guaranteed occurrence yet, at least right now. Okay, pretty much the last chance you'll have to vote. It's not this particular boss fight, but the one at the very end of it all. I mean, it could still happen, so I wouldn't say you're wrong, necessarily, but, like, it's not confirmed. The problem with the Bowser Day streams is that I don't really have any, like, major ideas for them. It helped at the beginning when, like, it was like, oh, I could just play through all, like, the Mario Kart games and just use Bowser. Like, it was that easy. And then, obviously, games was playable, like Mario Party also helped, but they're still... I've already kind of gone through those anyway, so... Can you guys just do what I want you to do? I didn't know. I thought you mentioned that that happened, though. Unless there was a different cat in that case. Ooh, but like still. Gonna have to unlock the other scenarios with other kingdoms for free modes. Shun Shuan Quan is kind of busted with the buff. Oh, you mean Shun Sheng Zheng? Yeah. She's the most broken character in the game. I remember that being a thing. She's really, really good. And I remember thinking, like, oh god, this is going to probably be awful, but no, she ended up being, like, the best character, hands down. Wait, what? Galactonite? Oh, wait, no, okay, no. Right, I forgot that. Okay, yeah. I forgot that, yeah, they mask. He is Galactonite first, but... Okay, getting ready to find out who we're playing as. In just a second. Looks like we were playing as Meta Knight next. Unless it, like, was a tie or something, which I don't think it was. But... No, it was a pretty close vote, though. Everybody had votes, it looks like. Looks like it was actually tied between Gooey and Taranza for second, and I think that was only by one vote, too, so... That's pretty close, not gonna lie. Yeah, we might finish the picture. We might finish that picture, but... Okay, Meta Knight it is. Where's Marks? Oh yeah, he's there. He's just at the very bottom. Oh boy, yeah, sorry, Ringra. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Okay, well, yeah, it looks like Meta Knight is going to be the next one. I noticed we're really getting this third row done. Well, I guess third and last row, I guess. Once we complete all the Dream Friends, like, the other rows will go quickly, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. So yeah, we'll use Meta Knight. At least Meta Knight should be fast. He is a fast character, I just don't know, like... I don't know, I'm not really the best with swords, so we'll see how that goes. As far as the poll for next week, I'm not really sure. Because obviously I have to get to next week first. I think I'll only do like 3 Dream Friends for each poll, though, just because I'll have only 2 to work with from the other one. But before I get started, I am going to use the restroom really quick, so let me do that, and then when I return, we will keep this going. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm back. Meta Knight time. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. That is how you get characters in 6 for a lot of them. I mean, on one hand, I don't necessarily mind that. Like, I think that's still fine as a general requirement. But yeah, if you're just like having a hard time like with one specific thing, I guess I can see why it's a little annoying. But I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. Kind of appropriate though, we had the Meta Knight's Revenge song playing for today's stream. At the stream beginning. I mean, obviously I didn't plan for that because we didn't know the results of the poll. I just picked that because I wanted to hear that song. I don't know if that had like a poll in any one direction. I need chili, actually. Would you eat it with a fox? Only if it was Courtney Cox. Only if the fox was Courtney Cox. Man, someone was really interested in, I guess Johnny was really interested in Monica Geller or something, I don't know. I know I didn't really look at the, thing for Meta Knight, the instructions, but to be fair, I mean, it's not too dissimilar from Sword. I think, like, there's just some attacks that are more powerful, and, like, he has some charges that I don't think exist with a Blade Knight. The typical stuff like that, anyway. The one kind of problem with Meta Knight, though, is because he's not DLC. This mode will probably feel kind of long-ish still. So I think he kind of still gets, like, the basic generic ones. But again, at least he's a fast character. No, I don't use Pandora. The only music app I use is the Nintendo Music app, and that's only, like... I understand that it's not, like, super ideal or anything. It's just I use it for, like, car rides. If I want to listen to Nintendo music, I just put that on. Which is why I honestly don't hate that app. I know that, again, it's drip-feeding soundtracks, but... At least it's like, you know, I mean, in theory, it's never going to be taken down. I'd hope, anyway. I mean, it probably will, but... If it does get, like, removed, then yeah, that's, like, stupid, but... That's a different problem altogether, but... Yeah, I think I heard something about that too, actually. Wait, where's the key? Oh, probably right here. Yep. See, I feel like this is a case where, like, if anything, it seems like Meta Knight's mode is even longer than the generics, because it seems like they've added more rooms to this. I don't know why, but that's what it seems like. Oh, shoot. Get in there. Hey, Pika Boy. Yeah, it is. I really like the mode too. I was kind of going over this earlier, but I think my only problem with it is just that some of the modes are just not different enough or unique enough, and some of them just go on too long. Usually I'm kind of like already kind of like tired out by stage 4. And that's a problem because those are like the longest stages at that point, so it can be just a lot to go through at once. I need an umbrella. Or not. I forgot that ice also works. Okay, 513. Oh, 513. I imagine the price is probably going to be pretty difficult for that one to go down on, just because it is like a definitive version. That's just kind of how I feel, that that's likely going to be the case moving forward, but I get it, it's hard to find. It's annoying, clearly, but... Unless he didn't mean, like, the original Hyrule Warriors specifically, but... I feel like he would have probably called one of the other names if he did mean one of the other ones. I still have the ice sword. The low price, $100. That seems like a little much, even for that. I mean, Yoshi's Island DS, I think it's kind of just getting to that point where, I mean, I still think that justifies a freaking DS game being that expensive, but, what was I saying? But, you know, like, I mean, it's basically like a 20-year-old plus game now, and I don't know, like, how many copies they made or any of that information, but, I don't know, one of those type of instances. Even then, I mean, that was a game that was actually on, like, a virtual console, so, I mean, I guess some of those games are, like, considered lost media because Wii U VC is no longer a thing. But I don't know. I'm just kind of speaking random things at this point. I'm not sure about 3DS. I mean, I'm guessing you mean the Hyrule Warriors 3DS. I don't know if I could ever play Hyrule Warriors Legends ever again. With Definitive Version, it just makes more sense to play that because it just has everything. Whoa, my god. Man, Meta Knight went down fast. Wow, there's more levels than Warriorland Shake It. Interesting. I mean, I guess it depends on how long... Oh, wait, no, Shake It's the Wii game. Yeah, I was thinking of Master of Disguise for some reason. Which, I know, ew, but like... that is surprising, I guess. I mean, it's like what? Like 5 worlds, but 10 levels? I mean, that's 50 levels in Yoshi's Island DS. So I think that had like the same design as GBA Island, where it was like 2 extra levels instead of 1 for each world. Yes, sloths, I believe it is. I wanted to actually get, yeah, that's the last of the 3 that you get for, beating heroes in another dimension. God, getting ripped off of eBay. That's gotta be tragic. I have a friend who does Pokemon TCG collecting, really just for cards he wants more than anything, and he's like kind of made it a bit of a hobby for himself to just get all the specific cards that he wants. And he actually got ripped off with a fake that he spent $1,000 on. He did get, he is going to get refund. Well, not a full refund, but like, he did open a dispute and did get it in his favor, but it's still just really annoying to even have to deal with that in the first place. It's honestly why I'd probably never do like card collecting or anything like that, because I feel like it'd be just so much to pay attention to. Just so many people trying to rip other people off and stuff, it just would not be worth it. He has like a really, really good job though, so like he has no issues with spending like a lot for cards. It's just you still don't want to get ripped off. And, like, I mean, it's still $1,000, you know. So I think that's more than fair. egotistical NFTs. I mean, I hate like really even calling it that because it's just like it puts more value on NFTs and just like NFTs have always been nothing. Trading cards have at least been something. I feel like that's at least like I can validate trading cards. Like obviously, you know, collecting them, it's kind of one of those things where it's like there's a possibility you won't get it, and fakes exist and all that stuff, but it kind of just depends on how much you want to like actually like hold to it with like what you want to do with that particular collection. It was this. Oh, just one of my friends. Just one of my friends who collects. Who's trying to collect like every card that he like really wants of like all his favorite Pokemon and like every variation of them. This specifically was for a Mew card, so you can imagine those are pretty rare as it is. But yeah, they bought a really rare card on eBay just to find out that it was a fake. And basically got ripped off, $1,000. He was able to get like a dispute made, and he did get refunded. Kind of more like a 95% refund, but still better 95% back than 0% back, you know? I mean, even I was like collecting amiibo for a while. But it's honestly at a point where it's like, I don't even know if I want to keep all the amiibo that I have, because I have too many of them, and it's not like I'm gonna, like, personally use them all. Once I do, like, the Smash Let's Plays, there's probably gonna be no reason for me to even have them anymore. I'd probably just keep the ones of, like, my favorite characters and just leave it at that. Oh yeah, it would not surprise me if like Pokemon TCG is like the worst card community just because of the nature of it. What's Amiibo? Amiibo are the little figures that Nintendo released for like a lot of their games. Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. I think you know what Amiibo are. I think you're just being silly, but like... They basically were gonna have an Amiibo for every Smash character. Then they did like Amiibo for like some other games too, like Animal Crossing and some Mario games and. Yeah, I figured you knew, Ringer. I'm just explaining for anyone else who might not know, because I don't know. I've met a few people who don't know like that much about Nintendo because they just don't really care. So I don't know. Let's get someone else in here. Meta has like a counter or something, I guess. But yeah, like I collected pretty much every Smash 4 amiibo aside from DLC. And I just look at my giant box of them and I just like, I don't really care to have these. It's like I might as well just like sell them and, you know, potentially get like a quick buck out of them. Did Nintendo ever figure out how to beat the amiibo? Like, what do you mean, beat the amiibo? They still technically make them, it's just, it's not very often. And a lot of them are just kind of special case amiibo anyway. I mean, at the core, you can't really blame TCG for that, I feel like. I think that's more of just a people issue. If you're starting fights with people that, like, get things, then, I mean, that's... You kind of have your own problems with, like, that even happening. Like, you can mention, like, oh, like, the stocks are very low and everything, but, like... You know, you could just be under the impression of, okay, there's a possibility I may not get this because of low stock, and then just, you know, make peace with that. No, part of the reason people want the card so much is because, you know, some of them are scalpers that they want to, like, make money off of them because they know it's a huge thing that a lot of people will try to get, and then some are just that insecure that they have to start a fight with everything. I mean, I honestly wouldn't know how to fix, like, those problems, because I'm not really into that kind of hobby anyway. See, another reason I like amiibo hunting is, like, there was, like, I had, like, some friends who were also doing that, and we'd, like, help each other out, so it was a way we could, like, you know, look out for certain amiibo for other people, and then just... You know, if anyone ever noticed a social media post, like, everyone would know about it because someone would just post in our group chat, like, hey. The only reason I kind of stopped caring about amiibo was just, like, well, they're starting to, like, make, like, additional versions or waves in the future. So the availability doesn't seem as bad, and then just people lost interest in anyway, so there was less of that drive to get them. And then also just, you could say the money aspect, but yeah, I guess $10 plus is theoretically probably not something you want for, like, just a glorified action figure, but, like, space was my main thing. I have just no room to store that crap anymore. I had, like, this huge-ass box of, like, a whole bunch of, like, all these wires and controllers and just other miscellaneous game stuff. I actually ended up getting rid of, like, a lot of that stuff because, like, it just seemed like I'm never going to use this again. I don't even have this anymore. It's just a random cord for something. I don't know what it is. And So it's just like, it's been kind of liberating getting rid of some of that stuff. I think I mentioned this in another stream, but there was another time where I like got rid of like some Nintendo powers. Or I'm thinking of getting, I don't know if they're gotten rid of yet, or I've talked about getting rid of my Nintendo powers because I don't have any reason to really go out and get them. Some of the magazines are in bad shape, and okay, I'll read what you said in a second, Silver. I am tempted to hear about, like, the issue from someone who's a little more connected to the whole thing. Connected in the sense that, like, you know more than I do, clearly. You know, I have not eaten my other half of my snack. Okay, TBH, the Pokemon Company isn't responsible for the scalpers, but they do have a way to alleviate or make scalpers lose a lot of value, and that's by printing a lot more That is fair, but, like, I don't know. It's... I agree and disagree with that, because at a certain point, I think I should just work in a very different way, where it's just like, oh, all these packs are random. In that case, because the reason people want to buy a lot of cards is because they want to get them all, right? So, like, theoretically, yeah, I could just make more, but, like, does that really increase the percentage of people being able to do that, though? Or will they just end up with, like, an even larger amount of even more common cards? So, I don't know. That's why I think it's a difficult thing to really, you know, debate or talk about, but... Oh, there we go. A farewell to Kirby. Now I can kind of ignore puzzle pieces. I know, a blasphemous thing for me to say of all people, but... think lightning would burn leaves. I don't know. The interaction doesn't really bother me too much, honestly. If it doesn't do that, I mean. It's like, whatever. Where's the... Here. Okay, where's the key? Where's the key? I just wasted this happy-go-lucky lollipop time. Oh, there it is. That guy was covering it. What hit me? I couldn't tell what hit me there. It's a little annoying though, but there's a health thing right there. Hold on, I'm gonna watch the replay really quick. I think someone threw a staff at me, but... Oh man, the momentum for Meta Knight kind of messed me up right there. Normally I don't really have a problem with this room. Meta Knight just moves a little more quickly, I guess. He's a little more quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble than he needs to be. Man, that actually hurts pretty hard, honestly. Oh god, your dad likes Code Lyoko? We're losing him. No, I'm kidding. Man, I got a lot of hits on them, though, in that first phase. God, a 9-10 checkpoint? Ugh. God, this stage is so long. Well, we have an hour to finish this stage and the last one, so it shouldn't take that long, but... Hey, look, it's this one. I'm not even going to bother with the speed upgrade. Wow, Ringra, sounds like you were the regular Mr. Lyoko today. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. want some health more than anything. My god. Thank God, I was like on the very low health for a long time. I think guest star mode has warped my mind. I mean, probably. I mean, like, what? This is the... I mean, I guess technically this is the 12th one I've done. Because this is session 5. We've done 2 per session, 10. But there were 2 that I did before. And there's like, what, almost 40 of them? Oh man, there's just... Maybe I should take a break at some point, just so I don't get, like, burnt out, but... It's just I don't want to, like, get into a habit of just not doing these streams either. That's kind of the main issue. It's finally happened, Bart. You've lost your mind. That's how I feel about guest star mode. draw Deroche and Kirby. Maybe. Oh, bye. Person who got smashed. Here's that room that like first appeared during the Beetle run. Now it's back in this room again. Yeah, that's room too. Yeah, do it. I think I'd look cool. I think you'd look cool in your style too. What room is this again? Oh yeah, the random race. Guys, attack! I did so much damage. Why didn't they do all that damage sooner? Okay, one more level and we're good. Oh look, all these puzzle pieces that I can't use anymore. Okay, I took a drink. It's crack! Oh. Yeah, all the puzzles are done now. I'm gonna check when I'm done to see if that does anything to like the final percentage. I think it does. I think I also wanted to check and see like how many guest stars I got done with my main profile or my main. Oh, I'd Kawasaki to the mix. Huzzah! Oh yeah, it's this one. God, he got him before he even got, like, a shot started on his damn gun. Okay. Yeah, back to the water again. So it's going to be water, probably that yellow brick castle. We're going to have to, like, wait for the walls or floors to open up or something. Also that dark place where you have to like wait around for like the squares to shift around numerous times. We are on the last level though, that is a good thing. That means we are getting close. Yeah, I should probably look at Meta Knight's moves, honestly. The darkness must meet my sword. The night that dates back to Kirby's adventure joins the fray. The mysterious figure occasionally shows up in his massive ship to stir things up. Now, into darkness. So B... Night beam is the sword beams twice after overhead slash. Meta triple slash. B after meta triple shot. Meta multi-thrust. Dash. Dash in midair. Meta chop. Down thrust. Up throws. Duck to counter. Okay, yep. Oh man, the shuttle loop looks like that could be like really, really cracked. Yep, here's this section. Ugh. Yawn. This section seriously feels yawn. It's like Donkey Kong Country Returns, except not. It's a very random... comparison, I guess. I need that. I want secret level 103. Maybe. It's been a while since I've played that, but I'm sure you're probably right. The one problem about not having wind anymore is that I can't do the constant attack. Here's where a lot of sword users, or... Okay. Now I think we have the, yep, these are the friend train levels. There's also the friend star section though. So we're not even close to being dead yet. I shouldn't say that, we are close, it's just... Finally actually got there. Kind of ignored this place the last couple of times. Why would you switch to staff? Bonkers is like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm good. I guess. I'm gonna ignore this. Okay, here we go. Wow, he was already at his like halfway animation before his health bar even showed up. Wow, we murdered him. Meta Knight is powerful. Definitely give him that. Jump. Okay. Last fight and then we're done. I was trying to do the shuttle loop. The shuttle loop does look like it's really cool, but it does seem kind of awkward at time, though. Admittedly. Okay, 115. 50. That took longer than the previous one, though. It just I mean, there was more to do, but, like... You know, I just find it kind of weird that it took so long. Whatever. Okay, Meta Knight done. Man, I feel bad for frickin' Jam Jabber or whatever his name is over there. All by himself when everyone else is just kind of chilling in the, like, left side of the stage. Okay, well. Aw, look at that. That's cute. Cute, wholesome, and all that other stuff. Okay, what was I was gonna look up two different things. Oh yeah, the percentages. Okay, getting the abilities did not increase the percentage to 94. From 94, rather. What was the other thing I wanted to check? God, I don't remember what the other thing is that I wanted to check now. Well, I'll figure it out later, I guess. I don't know. But I am going to probably stop. I am stopping. I'm not. There's no probably involved. I am definitely stopping. As far as upcoming streams, tomorrow I'll be back at the Pac-Man grind for Pac-Man Challenge for the Game Boy Advance for the GBA series. I'll start with some more Pac-Man arcade classic attempts to try to beat the condition we've set for that. Then I'll move on to maybe one of the other games, and then for like the last hour or so I'll do more Pac Attack, because Pac Attack was actually kind of fun. But either way, that could be a game that might take a bit of time, just due to how skill-oriented like the classic arcade games usually are. So that'll be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern on both YouTube and Twitch, so come back if you want to check that out. Then on Saturday, I'll be doing what should be the last session of Pokemon Legends ZA over at my Twitch channel. The week after that, I'll be starting something new, so I'll talk more about that either when we wrap up Pokemon or just in the days leading up to that next playthrough. And then the week should start over, same as this last week did. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, stream at 2 on both YouTube and Twitch, and then next Thursday I'll be back for more of this. I think after today, like, I think I will at some point take a break from this, just to, you know, recharge the batteries. This can get kind of draining, because keep in mind, I've been playing this game since I started the Let's Play. So, like, I've played through a lot of these stages many times, so it may not hurt to have a little bit of a break. And looking at the numbers, maybe the numbers are what I was looking at, I don't remember, but, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We still have 25 of these to go, and we've played through 10 for just these streams. So yeah, there's a lot of these. So maybe after session 8 we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll obviously come back, but yeah. This is gonna definitely take a bit of time. There's just a lot of abilities, and so many of these require you to play like pretty much the full length of these. But next time when we do this, we'll be, I think it'll either be Whip or Water, because those are the abilities that were introduced in Return to dream characters will be then. We're down to 6, so it'll probably be 3 per poll now, and then once we get down to 4, it'll just be doing a poll each stream until we get them all covered. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.